Thank you for joining us at Special Education Podcast today. Let's give all praises to the King of the Earth, Yah of Hosts, Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Today I want to cover Deuteronomy 32. And with that said, let's get started. Deuteronomy 32. Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Because I will publish the name of Yah, ascribe you greatness unto our power. He is the rock, his work is perfect, for all his ways are judgment, a power of truth, without iniquity, just and right is he. They have corrupted themselves. Their spot is not a spot of his children. They are a perverse and crooked generation. And he's talking about us today on four corners of the earth, especially here in the daughter of Babylon, United States of America, because we are under a double curse. We are under a double curse. We're getting afflicted more than the rest of the Israelites that spread out throughout the earth. And if you look around and see what's going on here in America, you can actually see what's going on with us, what's happening with us. You know what I'm saying? It's just not no coincidence. Y'all got to pay attention to what's going on, because the Creator's trying to wake you up, bring you back to him. Some just don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I was in the barbershop yesterday, and my barber was like, man, I hear what you're saying, you're doing a good thing, but can you simplify it a little bit? Because people, they don't understand what you're saying. You be using these biblical terms and stuff, and they don't understand what you're saying. And I'm like, I don't really know how to simplify it, because the Spirit come upon me and I speak. Actually, the Creator speaks through me. But I'll try to simplify as much as I can. That's why I add B-rolls in it to give animation, because I know this generation here's attention span is very short. You know what I'm saying? If you don't grab their attention within the first 5 to 10 seconds, they go on to something else, which I don't understand. I want everybody to grasp what's going on in the earth so they can get to know their Creator. You know all these things on the earth, but you don't know your Creator. You got a doctor's degree, a lawyer degree, scientist, basketball player, all these things, and you don't know your Creator. You're a drug dealer, crackhead, going through all these an abusive relationship, going through all these trials and tribulations, but you don't know your Creator. Instead of calling out to the idol, Jesus. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to do better. Y'all can go learn every song on a drill music or a ratchet song, but don't know the 10 Commandments. The Creator's watching everything. He's watching everything. You have the ability to learn it if you want it. If you don't want it, then just say that. But don't say you ain't been warned, because the Creator always sent a messenger before he do anything. He always sent a messenger before he do anything. And he's sending his messengers all throughout the four corners of the earth. I talk to people all over the earth. All over. Africa, London, and the islands, everywhere. All his people are waking up. Do you requite of Yah? Did I just say that? How many of y'all required to know your Creator? How many? That's what it's all about. We got to turn back to the Creator. He can make us all do what he wants us to do. He can control the spirit. But you got to want it. He want people who want him. If you don't want him, then hey, he have no use for you. Going back to what my barber said, when I first started, it took me about a year to start getting some understanding. It took me about a whole year just to start getting some understanding. But I didn't give up, because I wanted it. I wanted to know who my Creator was. I know it wasn't no white man that they post on the wall with no straight hair talking about this y'all God. Didn't work for me. I was leaning towards Islam, because I was like, you know what? This is the most about suitable thing that I could kind of relate to. I could kind of relate to. So I started studying Islam, and started going into the depths of it, and understand that Abraham was their father too. That's why they got the Abraham Accord. The Jews, Edomites, are trying to destroy people off the Abraham Accord. because they part of the Abraham Accord also, but they're the Edomites of the Abraham Accord. Ishmaelites are the Arabs of the Abraham Accord. That's their part. And us black people, we are the 12 tribes of Jacob of the Abraham Accord, the chosen people. That's why we getting beat, because we want to be like everybody else. He's beating us in front of the whole earth. And when time comes, he's coming to get us and set us back in our land and redeem us. So y'all got to require about the Creator. You got to require about him. Time is running out. I got fired on my job 9/11 this year. State of emergency. It was a sign. State of emergency for me to start putting out these videos and try to help wake y'all up. My brother King Malachi, Curtis Boyd on Facebook, he's dropping an album January 1st called State of Emergency. Just so happened me and him had a conversation. And I was telling him what happened to me, you know what I'm saying, why I started dropping these videos. And I said, hey bro, you need to start dropping videos too, because you have a whole bunch of knowledge that people can gravitate to. And you also got an audience because of your music. He said, you know what, I was dropping my, he was dropping a album, an R&B album. And he said he had to put it on the back front because the Most High had told him to drop this album first. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. He said the Most High put it on his spirit to drop this album first. So the signs is here, just for y'all guys to wake up. Let me continue. I'm going back to verse 6. Do you require of Yah, O foolish people and unwise? But they say, I'm crazy. I'm crazy because I'm trying to teach y'all about your history. The Old Testament ain't nothing but a black history book. Come on over here and let me teach you some things. You're going to church every Sunday and not learning nothing. Going to Sunday school every Wednesday, Thursday, whatever y'all go, not learning nothing. Teaching you nothing. Go read Ezekiel 34 and 36 about the preachers that's turning his people away from him, what he going to do to them. Is not he, your father, that have bought you? Had he not made you and established you? And the crazy another thing, let me tap into. A lot of people don't even believe in the Creator. They think, I got this, I done this because of me. Which is foolish. Foolish. That's why he said, oh, foolish and unwise people. You better ask him for a sign. You better ask him for a sign. Pray to him. Hey, give me a sign. What should I do? I'm trying to get to know you. Remember the days of old. Consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show you thy elders, and they will tell you. So we need to go back to our ancient ways. A lot of people think that the Old Testament is done away with because these Europeans had created this New Testament and forced this Christianity religion on the masses of the earth. Nah, it ain't even been fulfilled. Ezekiel 40 through 48 ain't even happened yet. That third and final temple ain't even happened. So how has it been fulfilled? Are you reading this book or are you skimming through it? Are you reading this book or are you letting somebody else tell you what they think about it? Because once you start to read and tap in and pray to the Creator, He gonna let you see what it is. And every time you read it, you're gonna learn something new. Here a little, there a little. Line up on line. Precept on precept. That's how He's gonna give it to you. It's not gonna all come at one time. I'm almost 20 years in this thing. And every time I read it, I learn something new. Every time. Moses was in the wilderness for 40 years, learning from Jethro, just to go back into Egypt and to go get the people. And when he went and got them out of Egypt, they talking crazy to him. Y'all in love with a diabolical system. Like I said on the previous video, y'all love celebrities more than y'all love the Creator. Arguing about who the best, LeBron or Jordan. Don't even make sense. It's not even relevant. It's not even relevant. Worry about how many bottles of oil P. Diddy got and who the victim is and who else on the list. It's not even irrelevant. How does that affect your life? It don't. Worried about celebrities. Man, get a grip on yourself. Y'all embarrassing. From the highest of y'all to the lowest, y'all embarrassing. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he has set bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For Yah's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. He found him in a desert land and in the waste howling wilderness. He led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye. And he's talking about Abraham. He's from Ur, Chaldeans, which is known as Babylon, well, Iraq today. Babylon is Iraq. And he came to him and said, hey, I need you to go and talk to him. You didn't even know what it was. His spirit talking to him. He said, your family's full of idolatry. I'm going to make you a great man, make you a great nation. Come on, let's go. I got something for you. And he went off on faith. Just like I'm doing now. Everybody think I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. Guess what? All the other messengers of the Bible, all the other servants of the Bible, they thought they were crazy too until that time happened. And they think that with Noah, and they think that with Jeremiah. As the eagle stirred up the nest, fluttered over her young, spread abroad her wings, take them, bear them on her wings. So Yah alone did lead him, and there was no strange idol with him. Lowercase God, mean idol. He made him ride on the high places of the earth, that he might eat the increase of the field. And he made him to suck honey out of the rock, and oil out of the flinty rock, butter of the kine, milk of the sheep. So we can eat butter from the cow, but we don't supposed to drink cow's milk. Cow's milk is to get the baby cow 1,000 pounds like its mother. They pump this cow's milk from these cows and they dye it back white because it'll be full of blood and mucus. That's why your kid run around all this mucus in them, snotty nose and all that crap that y'all feeding in poison inside y'all babies. But we can drink the milk of sheep's, goat milk. We can drink goat milk. With the fat of lamb and the rams of breed of Bashan and the goat and the fat of kidney of wheat, you did drink the pure blood of the grape, which he's talking about wine. Usually I have my purple light in the back here. I ain't got it on today. When you go to Genesis 49, purple mean royalty. Go over there and read it. They provoke him to jealousy with a strange idol, lowercase God. With abominations provoked they him to anger. They sacrifice unto devils, not to the power, to idols whom they knew not, to new idols that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not. Newly idols raised up, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, so forth and so on. Of the rock that begat you, you are unmindful and has forgotten thy power that formed you. And when Yah saw this, he abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. For they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith. You got to have faith to be on this walk. You can't worry about what nobody said about you. You're going to get discouraged. I get discouraged all the time. You got to have faith. You got to stand on it. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Lean not onto your own understanding. Let the Creator direct your path. You got to do it. And in order to survive and go back home and be part of this last and final temple, you got to do it. He had hid his face from us for over 2,500 years. Think about it. From 604 BCE, when we first went over to Babylon, until this day. Till this day, he's still hiding his face from us. We're waiting on Ezekiel 35, verse 11 to happen. He said, once I judge the Jews, the Edomites, run them suddenly out of their land, I will make myself known unto the people. All these chapters and verses go hand in hand. It's like a puzzle. and he give it to the ones he want to anoint to teach this, because a lot of people try to teach it, but they not anointed to teach it. All wisdom and knowledge come from the Creator. It don't come from these schools of miseducation. Y'all got to understand that. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not a power. They have provoked me to anger with all their vanities. I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. Aren't we in America? Aren't this the most foolish nation on the face of this earth? Fluoride in the water. They poison the food that other countries won't even let it come in. They teaching homosexuality in the schools and putting it on the children in all the movies and commercials and everything you do, because they trying to stop the population and also cause abominations. A couple factors and plenty more that I ain't gonna touch on, because I'm trying to get through this chapter. But we in a foolish nation. Look at the White House. Look who the president is. A woman-lusted man, very disrespectful man. They put him in office for a reason. The Jews, because they got control over him. They got control over him. His whole cabinet is Jewish. His son-in-law, Jared Kushner, is Jewish. When Benjamin Netanyahu come from Israel, he go stay at Jared Kushner's house. And they told him, just like they did Benjamin Netanyahu, they told Trump, you want to stay out of jail? We're going to put you in the office and you're going to do exactly what we tell you to do. You the front man. Benjamin Netanyahu, you want to stay out of jail? We're going to put you in office and you're going to do exactly what we tell you to. Just like they do all the celebrities. And when you get out of line, that's what they do. They pull a P. Diddy card on you. Now they trying to pull it on Drake, because now he trying to sue him. Don't surprise if he's next. And a bunch of more. They all got to play the game. So why would you want to be a celebrity? Even your basketball, football stars and all that. Go listen to Larry Johnson, the ex-football player for the Kansas City Chiefs. He said it's all rigged up. It's all rigged. It's all fake. It's all Hollywood. It's a business. But y'all get so excited about it. Oh, my team, my team. It's fake. It's a soap opera. It's fake. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. I will heap mischief upon them. I will spin my arrows upon them. They shall be burnt with hunger. We're going to see famine come in this country here real soon. If you go watch the commercials, they tell you about these survival kits, and the Most High is warning y'all people. He's warning y'all. Get a grip and devour the burning heap, and with bitter destruction. I will also send the teeth of the beasts upon them, with the poisons of the serpents of the dust. The sword without and the terror within shall destroy both young men and the virgin, the suckling, also the man with gray hairs. I said, I will scatter them into four corners. I will make the remembrance of them to cease from among men. He said he will make the remembrance of us cease. And when you go over there to Psalms 83, he said, all these nations came against us to use crafty counsel against Yah's hidden ones. They did a number on us, man. Y'all got to tell these people who y'all are. Y'all got to tell these people about this book. Y'all got to tell these people about the 10 Commandments and all the other laws in this book. Y'all got to teach the Gentiles and all the other nations. That's our duty. The whole duty of man. Ecclesiastes 12, right at the bottom. The whole duty of man. Were it not that I fear the wrath of the enemy, lest their adversaries should behave themselves strangely, and lest they should say, our hand is high, and Yah has not done all this. For they are a nation void of counsel, neither is any understanding in them. Oh, that thou art wise, that they understand this, that they would consider their latter end. Talking about today. How shall one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except their rock has sold them, and Yah has shut them up? For their rock is not as our rock, even our enemies themselves being judged. For their vine is the vine of Sodom, and their fields of Gomorrah. Their grapes are grapes of gall, their clusters are bitter. Their wine is poison of dragons, and their cruel venom of apes. Is not this laid up in store with me and sealed up among my treasures? To me belong vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for their day of calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste. So he gonna speed this thing up. And so we don't, when somebody do something to us, we don't go seek vengeance on them. We seek the Creator, and all vengeance is His. All vengeance is His. We don't go put things in our own hand. He gonna handle it. Just pray to Him. He's gonna take care of it. For Yah shall judge His people. Talking about His people, children of Israel, so-called blacks over here in America and four corners of the earth, and repent Himself for His servants. When He see that their power is gone, that there is none shut up or left. So when you go read Daniel 12, right at the top, second verse, it'll tell you that we're going to be in a trouble like it has never been before since it's been a nation. And when the Creator see that, He going to extend His hand to certain people. A lot of other people are going to perish. And He shall say, where is your idols that rock, in whom they trusted? Talking about your religions, which did eat the fat of the sacrifice and drink the wine of the drink offerings. Let them rise up and help you and be your protection. See now that I, even I, am He. There is no idol with me. This Yah talking to us. He said, I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So with that saying, there's no such thing as a devil. It's all Hollywood. There's no such thing as a Jesus. Nobody died for your sins. So get all these ideologies out your head, because they're not true. Erase your computer and reprogram it with the truth. Whatever happens on this earth, the Creator does it. He does it Himself. He does it Himself. Nobody else. Nobody can deliver. I lift up my hand to heaven and say, I live forever. We are mortal. The Creator is immortal. If I whet my glittering sword, my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies and will reward them that hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives, from the beginning of the revenges upon the enemy. Rejoice, O you nations, with His people, for He will avenge the blood of His servants. Talking about all the nations that abused us. He gonna put all that hate back on their head. That's why I said everything, all vengeance go back to the Creator, and will render the vengeance of His adversaries, and will be merciful unto His land and to His people. And Moses came and spoke all the words of this song in the ears of the people. And he said, Hoshea, the son of Nun, which should be Joshua. And Moses made an end of speaking all the words to all Israel. And he said unto them, set your hearts unto all the words which I testify among you this day, which you shall command your children to observe to do all the words of this law. For it is not a vain thing for you, because it is your life. And through this thing you shall prolong your days in this land, whether you go over to Jordan to possess it. So he's telling you, it's not a vain thing. If it's a vain thing for you, don't even come over here and try to start this. Just live your life the way you're gonna live it. Just go ahead and crash out. Go ahead and crash out. And Yah spake unto Moses that self same day, saying, get you up on the mountains of Abram unto the mountain of Nebo, which is in the land of Moab, that is over against Jericho, and behold the land of Canaan, which I gave unto the children of Israel to possess it. And die in the mountain, whether you go up, and be gathered unto the people, as Aaron thy brother died in Mount Or, and was gathered unto the people. because you trespass against me among the children of Israel at the waters of Meribah Kadesh in the wilderness of Zin, because you sanctified me not in the midst of the children of Israel. Yet you shall see the land before you, but you shall not go thither unto the land which I gave to the children of Israel. So what y'all gonna do? You ain't got too much time left. It's a state of emergency right now. Get active. Y'all just celebrated Thanksgiving. Now y'all getting ready for the other holiday, which is Christmas. They put it in plain sight in these movies to y'all. So they tell y'all, the little boy, the movie, the Dear Santa movie they got out now, the little boy trying to write a letter to Santa and put Satan instead. Which they telling y'all, all y'all doing is worse than Satan. Which all it is an adversary of Yah, which is a spirit, not a particular person. It's just the adversary of Yah is just a bad spirit. Y'all worship him in a bad spirit. Every year, December 25th, they telling you what you doing. You worshiping Satan. Then put this white dude on the cross, human sacrifice, say his birthday, this is what y'all celebrate. So what a Santa Claus dude and the Jesus dude got to do with each other? Make it make sense to me. Because he like you said, y'all some foolish people. Y'all do anything these people tell y'all to do. Anything. It's National Hot Dog Day. National Brother Sister Day. Foolish people. But y'all call me crazy. And with that being said, peace and blessings to you all. I wish you all great health, great spirits, and I want y'all to turn back to the Creator. Shalom. In Paleo Hebrew, we say Hallelujah. Hallelujah, which means praise Yah. Y'all say hallelujah, which doesn't make sense. Hallelujah. 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 He used to saying that. Say it every day. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.